What's up, y'all? I am so excited to introduce y'all to this project I've been working on. It comes out in 3 weeks from today. That's October 28th. In the meantime, let's just get acquainted. I just want to tell y'all why. You know, it's a lot of questions that like, Jay, what are you doing in the studio? Like, you do poems. Why do you need beats? You working outside your uncle? Like, what are you doing? So let's do it. Let's answer all of those questions and promote the project at the same time. So what is Homegrown? Well, let's just break down the title. The title just speaks to how deep my roots run in the things I believe in. That's it. So the project is like 50-50, like paying honor to my village, you know, who raised me, and like, y'all, thank you for planting all of those seeds that I didn't know I needed at the time. The other 50% is a call to my generation, like, yo, the world's crazy. The world is getting crazy. You know, we have this influence. We have all these platforms. It's so easy to have in this generation, you know. Why not talk about something meaningful? Like, why not tell them about Jesus? Like, if we really believe it. Like, if we really think that he has saving power, that he can keep us. You know, and if we don't, then we gotta look at our own hearts. Like, we go there. Okay? So am I rapping? Am I singing? Am I doing acapella poems? I'm not telling y'all all of that, but I will say it's only one track out of 7 that has nothing behind it. That's all I'm gonna say though. Alright, so this is all gonna make sense when I give you a little history about, you know, where I come from, what my roots are. So I grew up in East St. Louis, and if you know anything about East St. Louis, you know that nothing but champions come from there. I grew up right there off of 68th and State, right by the classic Jordan Center, nicknamed the Senior Citizen Building, because you know all the senior citizens be hanging out up there. Across from what was Club Casino, right down the street from what was Clark gas station. Y'all know what I'm talking about? So that's one side of the coin. The other is literally probably my 7th week of life, because you know 6 weeks you can come out the house. My 7th week of life, I was at church. I'm sure of it. Like, I grew up as a church kid. I'm such a church. I'm just real churchy. So I was only 4 years old, but I vividly remember this Sunday morning when my papa put me in his preacher's chair and he rolled it to the podium and pulled the mic down, had me lead Kirk Franklin, He's Able. So I finished the song and Papa was just like delighting in the moment. So he puts me down on the floor and he says, go on up there with your mom, you know. That day I became the youngest to join the recording choir at 4 years old. We traveled. I remember all my coloring books and my dad packing all my little like gospel tapes for my Walkman. Like, I'm like 6, John B. Key, Kirk Franklin, Mississippi Mass Choir. Like, why was I listening to these things? But I remember playing all the road games, telling all the jokes, watching my uncles play pranks on each other. Like, every time we would stop, like, it was so much fun. I genuinely miss those days. Like, those were the golden days for sure. So singing in the choir and all of that was real cool, but I was really into writing. So I was writing all these poems and they were terrible. They were terrible. I would take them to my mom and to my dad and to my older sister, you know, Dia, and I would read them to them while they washing the dishes or doing laundry. And they was like, okay, Pooh, yeah. I know it's bad. I'm just giving it a shot, you know. They were really good sports about it, so I kept writing. And later on down the road, I got into spoken word, just the art of that. Along with that, I've also carried this vision and dream of seeing the world I come from, the music, the churching, the preaching, the city, collab with this ministry gift that God has given me, and also just my heart for seeing my peers take their place in this world, in the kingdom, you know, just be effective. Just let all the fears just fade away. That's what Homegrown is. It's a thank you to our village for getting us to this point, for getting us to the bridge. And then it's a call to action for me and my peers to go ahead and cross the bridge, trust God, grow up, and go ahead and fulfill destiny. That's what it is. Alright, so Jeremy is the producer who's working on the project with me. And I met him maybe 2 months before we started working at a game night that a mutual friend of ours, Mimi, held. So he was real cool. We had cool conversation, and that was actually the most I ever seen that young man talk at the game night. I found out he was a preacher's kid from Houston. His dad is a missionary, so he's lived in Ghana, and he's just, you know, been everywhere. He just fits me. Like, I'm so random, and he's so chill. He pays me no mind. And I can't tell with his personality type sometimes, like if he's really feeling what we're doing, or if he's asleep. Like, he stays right. This is him, and this is me. So when he actually does something that's just a little bit outside of his personality, I gas it up so much because I want him to feel like, come on, like play with me, keep me up. Like I just want to play all the time, and he be trying to work. So thank God for him though. This project getting done. One take, Jake. Here we go.
One take, Jake. Only one take, Jake. And all my diamonds is fake.
Okay. This dedication track would not have been complete without you. This one's for you too. So if my flow isn't, doing what I want it to do, if I'm getting stuck on words or I can't really feel the track like I want to, I blame it on everything else. Like, these headphones are too tight. Oh, these lights are bright. I turn all the lights off, so that one don't even work. But I be taking Jay through, and I know he know it be me. I'm glad you did. It's not right. I made it priority, and that's my father when it's not right. The look on my papa's face as he read my name off the page. 9 years old, trying. I can't hear it. Something not right. It's like too much. Maybe the bass too loud. It sounds like static. Look. When somebody's slowing down, so they start blaming everything else. Something's wrong. It's more so in that dum.
When that comes in, I think I know what to do. Hold on.
I mean, I don't want you to I don't know what to do.
I have an idea. Hold on.
The look on my papa's face when he read my name off the page. We recorded the dedication track first, and it was just the easiest one to do, being that, I was still writing, we're still getting tracks in, and even though the project itself is to commend and thank my entire village, with it being this season of my life and really trying to capture this season, I had to stop the presses and give my sincerest, deepest gratitude and thank you to 4 folks: my mother, my father, my Uncle Levi 2 King, and Debbie Winslow. I had to. Through all the seasons, even when it all falls down, our roots still run deep. I remember when we would pull our mattress in the front room so we could be close to you while you studied for school. I promise I can't unmemorize those days. Appreciate their names. I went about one more year after that phone call.
Oh,
but
for sure.
I promise I'm headed back to cross the
I
stage.
can do something like a... Let me go to the top of this thing.
I could go on and on, but the song is only so long, so... Mother dear, you passed every test of kicking me out the nest, though you wanted me close. That was it! Boom! Meet me in here running in the furniture. This is for you too. This dedication track would not have been complete without you. So the title track, the Homegrown track, is my second favorite instrumental on the project. It just got this. It's just it changes 3 times. I mean, it was really challenging to write on because it changes 3 times and you want to write one song that doesn't change 3 times. So other than that, man, it was fun. I knew when it made Jay dance that we had something. I just want to turn this up a lot. Can you turn up some more? So when I heard the track, I knew I wanted to write something really nostalgic over it. Makes you think about walking to the corner store or playing outside, bomb pop trucks, growing up in church, lock-in, skate night. I wanted to do something like that, and it came out alright.
Okay, I can do that first part again. He's got some water in. I love and God. Midweek seeds got some water in. I love and God didn't mean that he was tolerant. I hit my knee so I could get right. I got right. I punched in.
What?
You could tell I punched in.
Mm-hmm.
I came in hollering.
I think you can knock out this whole thing. You really can. If you just get the energy and do it.
Breathe right.
You breathe right, you got it.
Fights grown violent and before she ever taken it. Back to.
That was good though. It had a different energy.
Yeah, you can. Uh-huh.
I have to.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready.
You want to go from the very top?
No. I can just pick the rest of that verse up after that part. I stopped off.
Okay. I'll let you know where you stop. This is.
Violent and before she ever taken it. Back to.
Okay. Alright, you ready?
I'm taking it. No, I won't be silent. No, I have to awaken him. The fight's grown violent and before she ever. Back to the altar where reality is altered. I tried the world, but a church kid there is just a foster. They say count the cost, yeah, this lifestyle will cost you, but I pay not to get my name on that final roster. How'd that come out?
So one day I was brainstorming for the project and I decided I wanted to sample a gospel 90s song that wasn't like, you know, choir or anything like that. To tell you the truth, choirs reigned in the 90s, so that wasn't easy. Alright, so true story. So I'm riding in the car and I'm thinking like, man, who just got something that just still sound good right now though? 10 minutes later, I'm on Spotify and I play Bold, the album by Angie and Debbie Waters. Then it smacked me across my face. Like I'm listening to I Believe and I'm like, man, this stuff don't never get old. Oh, what if we transpose their vocals, bring in a kick drum? Oh man. Going into the I got a hard drive.
Well, no. I was just starting with the same information on it.
And when it comes to me, there's not so many things that I find I just believe. Then I'm a freestyler. I mess up so it don't matter, they won't know. Like as we've been working on the project as a whole, we touch, I believe, like little by little. Like it's a classic. You don't just disrespect that. So we were trying to figure out like this needs something else. Nothing that's gonna crowd it out. Nothing that's gonna overpower it. But what does this need? Mimi almost convinced me and Jay that we should put some little kids on here to sing, along with Debbie and Angie. It was a really cute idea, but when you're thinking about deadlines, you don't have the patience to have children in the studio singing, trying to learn parts. And nah, God bless them though. We just not gonna do that.
I don't know. Where?
Maybe the chorus part.
Yeah.
I think it would be a nice addition just to like sing over what's already there. If anything, if you add anything, you
No,
just
it's
beef
too
up what's
busy.
there.
Yeah, it's way
Like,
better just.
It's already busy. So if you're gonna add anything vocally, just add what's already there.
So you gonna bring them up above?
Yeah, I'll bring that up.
So I recorded over this Nina Simone sample of the song Misunderstood, and it was nice, high energy, upbeat, these live drums, and I took the perspective of, you know, our generation kind of like, we try to figure it out, like we're in our head a lot, and you know, just other generations looking at us like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all are stuck. So I took on the challenge of trying to explain that and speak for us, like, you know, we kind of don't really want a job, but we could just create, sing, play all day. That would be great. But since we actually have to adult, we're going to adult, but we don't want to just completely let this go. And as we kept moving on with the project, I had the strong conviction that I had to let that track go. I wanted to be obedient though, so I told Jeremy, and I was a little hesitant because, you know, we have finally started to pick up some good momentum, and I'm taking one of the tracks that we have that doesn't sound like anything else, that brings a different feel, flair, and energy to the entire project, and I'm telling him that we got to get rid of that track. Like, I couldn't bring myself to say it. I was legitimately sad, but I wasn't about to be disobedient. I had to go with it. So I told y'all about Jeremy, but let me tell you why I love Jeremy. So I walk in the studio one day and I hadn't even sat down yet. He's like, "Jay, I got this track for you to hear." I'm taking my backpack off, you know, opening my laptop. He plays the track. It was the perfect mix of new school and church house. Like, he knows I'm churchy, and he knows I like to church stuff that I probably shouldn't church. He gets it. Jay, that's hot.
Thank you. Man, just do it out.
Woo, I like that so much.
That run is funny.
I'm gonna go to church. I'm going to
Churchy. Churchy.
So my older brother Jamel is a professional drummer who normally plays overseas for the majority of the year, but he's here right now in the States. He'll be here in Nashville for my party, and he's performing this one live with me on his kit. I am so happy that we found Misunderstood a home, and that my brother gets to play it with me before he leaves again.